Hello, happy Friday and welcome to my channel. I'm Betka and I'm an evidence-based clinical Pilates instructor here in Dallas, Texas. And welcome to my channel and welcome to Pilates in Pajamas live session if you are live, and welcome to the recording if you are watching this later. Today we are going to do exercises to relieve morning back pain and achiness, and this is the reason I created this Pilates in Pajamas program, because many people with back pain, morning is the worst time because they still feel stiff and tight and achy because they've been sleeping in the same position for hours, and the body is just craving for some movement. So the exercises today are going to be very simple, easy to follow. You don't need any special equipment except a soft surface to lay on. It can be your carpet if you don't have a yoga mat. That's absolutely fine. Now, this channel is all about helping you to manage and to overcome back pain. And if this is you, please subscribe to my channel now to support me so I can make more videos just for you. And I truly appreciate that. Now, let's get started. And today we are going to start on our hands and knees. So get onto your hands and knees. And then we are just going to start with sending our lower back up to the sky and then lower back down and up and then back down. Now, if you have any feedback for me or any questions regarding Pilates or back pain, please comment it. I would love to hear from you. And if you are watching this live, please comment your name so I do know your name. Or even if you're watching this later, please introduce yourself. I would love to hear from you. And up and then back down. Very good. Let's do a couple of more here before we move to the next one. It just feels so good, and I truly appreciate you moving with me here today. Thank you so much. Now, we are going to send the whole spine up to the sky now. So the whole t-shirt will go all the way up and then down and then look up. And that t-shirt goes up, drop it back down and then look up. And then just keep moving. Now, if your wrist isn't happy to be here in this position because it can be too much, you can also be on your knuckles, or you can also elevate your hands on a couple of yoga blocks or even a pillow. Very good. We are going to do 6 more. And 3. And then the last one. Very good. And now bring your knees together and feet together. We are going to lower the pelvis down to one side, and your knees can come off the mat. You don't have to keep them on, okay? They can come off. And now we're gonna go straight to the other side. So we are just moving side to side and looking to the opposite direction. Side to side. You don't have to touch the floor with your pelvis. Go as far as it feels good for your body. Very good. You're gonna do one more each side. And then bring it back. Very good. Now, separate your knees hip distance apart. And now you are going to have the left hand reaching up to the sky, and you are looking towards that left hand. Now we are going to slide this hand through and down, and we're gonna lower the shoulder down. This elbow will be bent as well. And then up and then back down. Very good. I'm gonna move a little bit sideways so you can see me better. So up And I am softening this elbow now when I'm lowering my shoulder down. You don't have to touch the floor with your shoulder. It can go as far as your body allows you to go. Gonna be doing 2 more on this side. And then 1. Okay, and now let's do the other side. Now the right hand goes up. And then slide this hand through, lower the shoulder down as far as it feels good. And then up. And then again down. And up. Let's do 2 more. And then the last one. Nice. Okay. Now we are going to separate our knees a little bit wider than our hips. And then now we are going to draw circles on the mat with our pelvis. Okay, so we are just gonna move our pelvis to one direction. Don't worry, we're gonna reverse it. So it doesn't matter which side you start with, which direction. Very good. And now we are going to reverse that. Very good. And then 2 more. And 1. Sit back on your heels. Drop your head. Take a big breath in, and then as we exhale, we are going to lower our waistband down towards the floor and then look up. And then again, sit back on your heels. Very good. And then back and forth. Now here, really, you can actually elevate your hands on the furniture or a chair or anything you have, okay? Because this can be too much for your back, okay? So elevate your hands and just keep it in mid-range. You don't have to go all the way. You can actually just go halfway. Very good. And then 3. And 2. And then 1. Nice. Take a big breath in, and then as you exhale, sit all the way back up. Nice. And now we are going to sit down. And we are going to hold on to thighs or behind the knees. And then from here, we are going to create a C curve with our low back. Very good. You can roll the shoulders forward. And then sit up and then look up. And then inhale. And exhale. Now you have the option to have your arms out. Now that is going to be more abdominal work rather than a stretch. But that's okay, and you can decide which one you prefer today. Inhale. And then exhale. Very good. And then you can go as far as you can. You can test it. 4, 3, and 2, and then 1. And then sit all the way back up. Have your hands on your knees. Separate your feet a little bit wider than your hips. Inhale, drop your chin. And then as you exhale, you're kind of like just gonna go over your legs and thighs and slide your hands away from you. Take a breath in. And then as you exhale, slowly sit all the way back up and look up. Now you have the option to stretch your legs out and do this with your legs straight, or you can actually do this sitting on a chair. Inhale, drop your chin. And then as you exhale, we're just gonna flex over slide your hands away from you. You can even have your hands between your legs. And then we are going to sit all the way back up. You can also sit against something so you feel supported through your back and your spine. And really no pressure here. You go as far as you can. Just moving your spine, flexing and using gravity. Very good to help us. 2. And then 1 more. Very good. And now we are going to lay down on our back, and I know you were waiting for this moment. Me too. Very good. And then from here, we are going to jam our low back down against the floor, and then away. And then again, down against the floor, and then away from the floor. And we are just tilting the pelvis, moving it back and forth a couple times. 3 and 2 and 1. Nice. And now we are going to slowly lift our waistband up to the sky. Lift it as far as you can, and then lower it back down. And then again, lift and lower, and lift and lower. Again, our erector spinae muscles, spinal extensors are working. Very good when you do this exercise, and also your hamstrings. And if you push your arms against the mat, your triceps will also turn on, and your shoulders. 3 and 2 and 1. Lower back down. Separate your feet a little bit wider than your hips. And now we are going to move the knees side to side. Very good. And you can, of course, have your legs in a tabletop position and do the same movement side to side. Now, this is a more load for your back as well as your obliques on the side. So you decide, you're more than welcome to go back and do the previous version. Very good. And 1 more each side. And we're gonna come back to the middle. 1 leg goes down, and then the other leg goes down. And now we are going to grab our right knee. Very good. Pull that right knee close to your chest and keep pushing your low back down against the floor. We're gonna go back down. And then the other side. Very good. Side to side. Now, you can stay here. Or lift up, and then the other leg goes out straight, okay? And then you go down, and then you switch. And switch. And switch. Very good. You don't have to do this one, right? This is just optional. I almost messed it up. Very good. So if you feel your low back, definitely go back and do the first one. Very good. And then the last one. Beautiful. And hug both knees. And now, stay down with your chest, or you can stay up, it doesn't matter. We are going to draw circles on the ceiling with both our knees to one direction. And now let's reverse that direction. Nice. Bring your left or the right foot in front of your left thigh, left knee. And we are going to take this shape side to side. Now this is a great movement if you have SI joint pain. And now we are going to bring this back and we are going to take the whole shape towards our chest for a good stretch. Now here, you can actually use a belt or a towel or a flex band around your thigh. You can keep your chest up or you can lower your chest down, whatever works better for you. Take big breaths. And now we are going to switch. Now the other side, and now we're gonna take this whole shape side to side. Very good. Bring it back, and now we are going to take this whole shape towards our chest for a good stretch. And just hold and breathe. Make sure that you're breathing and not holding onto your breath. We tend to do that. One more big breath in. And then you exhale out. Beautiful. And now we are going to sit up. And we have a couple of options with how we position our legs. You can sit in a crisscross position, how I sit. And you can also sit on your chair, or you can have your legs out in a big V in front of you. And then we are just going to do some side bending. That's another thing your spine can do. So in every class, in every Pilates in Pajamas class, we are moving the spine in every direction. Because one exercise will never fix your back pain. We need more than one. Very good. Now we are going to add to this. We are going to look behind us. So now we are adding a rotation as well. Very good. And then one more each side. Beautiful. Have your hands on your knees. Inhale, drop your chin. And then as you exhale, go down as far as you can. Take a breath in. And then as you exhale, come all the way up and then look up. And then the last one, inhale, drop your chin. And then as you exhale, go down as far as you can. Take a breath in. And then as you exhale, sit all the way up and then look up. Interlace your fingers above your head. Look up. Take a breath in. And then as you exhale, lower your arms down by your side. And thank you so much for being here with me and moving with me. I really appreciate you. Now, if you liked what we did, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel to support me so I can make more videos just for you. And Monday, we are going to have a special class for St. Patrick's Day. And I'm hoping that you're going to be here with me at 9:15 a.m. Central US time, and have a wonderful Friday and even a better weekend. Bye.